Hello. So today we are going to learn how to create an augmented reality poster for a classroom. So here's an example of what they look like. So that's a really simple version from my TikTok. And what we're going to do is we're going to begin with this free template. So this is remixable, very easy to use. And if you want to find this template, you can go to edx.adobe.com. They're all in Adobe Creative Education Challenges. There's tons of terrific templates in there for teachers. Um, so all you need to do is hit remix this design, and we'll be able to tweak it and make it personal very easily. So the first step is to just change the text. This is you could actually just click it and change it to your name and your classroom. So you could go your school or your name. It's up to you. Um, and you're able to swap out images just by hitting the replace button once you clicked it. So you could choose a background from their library, or you could bring in your own image as well. So I'll just switch one out really quickly to show you how easy it is. So you could resize things. The corner of the images has a little two ball there. So you're able to do the same thing here with this main text. So if you notice the background is black, that is because there are some effects put on it. So this is that black shape. So I could change it to any other color if I wanted to. But I kind of like black here. And then there's also a highlight color. So the highlight that's in yellow um, is I could highlight other words as well if I wanted to. Um, and you could change that highlight color simply. So, here's a good opportunity to talk to your students and see, what this class is really about, and to represent yourself and the students. So I like making these with the students as a project. You could change the text very easily. So you're able to edit any of these words. And make everything uh, kind of interesting. So this only highlighted. There we go. Um, so once you're kind of happy with your poster design, here's one that I created with my students. All you need to do is go to the upper right and hit this download button, and you're going to hit JPEG and hit start download. So it'll take a moment and then download to your downloads folder on your computer. It depends on the computer you're using and how many tabs you have open, things like that. But it's generally pretty fast. Um, and this will be the image that will actually become the trigger. So once that's downloaded, this is the really easy and fun part. You just hit this animation tab. So you could play with some of these different preset animations. It depends on the students that you're working with, what they might find most interesting. Um, So this will become the video that you see once you hold a device up. So I really like this color option that changes the color of the photograph itself. So you can see there's some different options in terms of colors. All of these have different options available. So once you're happy with your choice, again, you're going to go to that download, but this time we're going to download it as an MP4 file. Um, so this will take a little bit longer. If you notice, the downloads tab here has a little circle that's turning blue, and that shows you about how long it's going to take to download. So these aren't particularly big files. They're pretty simple. Most any computer could use them. I've done this on Chromebooks. Um, and there's also a free app that you could download on Apple devices as well, Adobe Express. So you're able to do this on any device, which is important. So we now have an image and we have an animation, and we are now going to move to the second program, which is Eyejack. So Eyejack allows you to um, actually make the AR. So there is an update that just happened, but we will get that later. So it's really easy, three basic steps. The first step is just to add your artwork. It could be any JPEG or PNG. So I'm going to go ahead and add the image that we created, and then hit next. So now you're adding the animation. It doesn't need to be an animation. It could be a video, a GIF, or a PNG sequence, basically any kind of film. And if you want to, you could also add sound. So in the example I showed in the beginning, there was some sound. You could also have the students record the students actually reading the poster, which is fun. So you can make it really personal. and then just hit create. So it takes a moment to actually create, and then you will see this screen. So this is the preview screen. So this is really where it's already working. If you have the iJack app downloaded to your phone, which is free, you just point it at this QR code and it will load the artwork. And then when you point the device at the poster, you'll see it kind of come to life and become augmented reality. So it's pretty easy. And once you're happy with this and you hit done, you could actually publish this image. So you do want to name it if you're going to publish it. Um, and you could have a little description. So if you want to go back to that preview, you would just hit this. You could also share out the link if you want to as well. So it's pretty easy. This program is free. It depends on the amount of views you get. So the free plan comes with 100 views, which is probably good for any teachers you see, any artwork. Like we have 0 views right now. So it's that simple. And I hope you enjoy some of the process of creating AR.